Parties, of course, underway up and down the country with less than 2 hours to go till kick-off. And Dharmesh Sheth is in a bar in Wembley for us. Dharmesh.
Yes, thank you very much. And I'm in a bar called Flirtease in Preston Road. I've had a David James goal kick away from the Wembley Arch, and they're going very mad. They're going World Cup mad here, as you can tell by all the flags here and all the staff. And a World Cup party wouldn't be complete without one of these. I've always wanted to do that. And now, if you wanted to get your face painted like this young lady here, you can do that now. Who's going to win the game tonight?
England!
England is the word. Now, this establishment is very famous for its desserts around this area. Now, to give us a better idea of what's happening here is Ali, the owner. Ali, just explain how you're getting behind England.
Hi, well, we want to get behind the team as much as possible. So we're doing, when England play, we're doing like special promos, and we do England-themed desserts. Like we have the England crepe and the England waffle, and we have the Rooney Rocher, and we have all different types of milkshakes and that type of stuff. For example, we have the Heskey Honey Crunch, the Barry Banana Blast, we have the Tenacious Terry, we have the King Kinder Kindness, we also have the Cool Coffee, we have the Loud Lampard. And if any of these players that are mentioned in the dessert do score tonight, the dessert is actually half price. And if England win the match, we also give a further 10% discount to everyone that comes in.
So just explain what we've got here in front of us here, because these look very, very nice. And so have you got a fork there? Maybe I should just do a little taste test. How about that?
Yeah,
so just explain what this one is, first of all.
That is our signature dish. That is called the crepe. That is the England crepe.
I can see the St George's cross there.
It has vanilla ice cream, chocolate sauce, fresh strawberries. It is a lovely, lovely, lovely dessert.
Oh, I think I'll be the judge of that, Ali. Just let me get a taste of that. No, that's actually very, very good. No, thank you very much. Now, final question. Being the owner of this bar, I think you're supporting England tonight by the looks of you. Now, what's the prediction tonight?
I think 2-0 England. We have to get right behind the boys and let them go for it.
And which milkshake do you think will be the best seller?
I think the Barry Banana Blast, because I think Gareth Barry's starting today, so I hope he has a good one.
Now, as you can see, there's lots of other flags here from all the different countries in this World Cup. And if you just direct the cameraman over here, a little Algerian section. Now, I've been told there's 4 Algerian fans coming here this evening to see England against Algeria. Question is, how loud will they be singing if Rooney gets the winner this evening?
Dharmesh Sheth, meanwhile, is out and about with fans in North London for us. Let's join him as the atmosphere builds as well. Dharmesh.
Yes, thank you very much, and welcome back to Flirtease in Preston Road, just a stone's throw away from Wembley Stadium. The atmosphere is building ahead of England against Algeria. Now, as I mentioned before, the big reputation of Flirtease is the desserts that they're making here, and head barman Jamal Campbell is going to show us what's going into one of them. Just explain what you're going to be making here now, Jamal.
Today we're going to be making the Barry Banana Blast. It's got vanilla ice cream, fresh bananas and some chocolate sauce.
Why Barry?
He's a fantastic midfielder, so we thought we'll give him... He's coming back today for the World Cup, so we thought we'll give him a special milkshake for his big return.
OK, I'll let you carry on with this little mixture now. Just explain what's going into this milkshake then.
It's got bananas, fresh bananas, it's got some vanilla ice cream, and on the cup I'm just going to decorate it with some chocolate sauce to make it...
I see, is that the finishing touch? Is it this bit? Oh, this looks good. So how much are you looking forward to the game? What's your prediction for this evening?
Hopefully 2-0. Hopefully Rooney will get his first goal of the tournament. Everyone's waiting for that, so yeah, wish him the best.
And then England's chances generally in the World Cup?
I hope they get to the final. I think they can win it this time, because all the good teams aren't doing too well, but England should win it this time, hopefully. I've
got to say, this looks absolutely fantastic, and it would be rude, really, just not to try it, really, wouldn't it? So I'll give it the taste test. Cheers. The Barry Banana Blast gets the thumbs up, and I think we'll give a big hand, if you see what I've done there, to Jamal. And we'll have plenty more build-up ahead of England against Algeria right here from Flirtease in Preston Road near Wembley.
All eyes on the Cape Town Stadium this evening, especially those back at home, at the home of football in Wembley. Dharmesh Sheth is there for us. And Dharmesh, are you and the crowd there ready to roar on the Three Lions?
You could say that, Simon. Only a few minutes left now until kick-off, as you say. I'm at the Flirtease bar in Preston Road, where they're going mad for England. They were quite nervous before, Simon. I don't know where that's come from. I just asked them a few questions what they think about today's game. First of all, how are the nerves ahead of this one?
I'm not feeling nervous at all. We're going to win this match easily, to be honest. Yeah.
What makes you so confident?
We got Rooney, we got Gerrard, 3-0, mate.
Excellent. Now, he's picked his team. Yep. David James is in goal. What's your reaction to that?
Oh, I'm happy with that. I mean, Rob Green's a good keeper, but David James, proven entity. He'll do well. He'll do well.
Anything Algeria have got that can scare England, do you think?
Nothing at all, really. I think England's going to wipe the floor with them. Easily. 3-0, no problem.
They've mentioned Gareth Barry. How important is he and how key is he for England tonight?
Totally key. He's going to make the team and we're going to win!
Okay, one more question, guys. Massive game. How much of a factor do you think that the result earlier this afternoon will have on this one?
I mean, it was amazing that it was a draw. That's the best possible outcome for England. If they win, you know, they're more or less guaranteed because we're going to beat out Slovenia in the last game. Without a doubt, so good result.
Who's England's key player, do you think, today?
Gerrard and Rooney.
Two key players, excellent. Now, what's your prediction for tonight?
2-0 England.
2-0 England, yours?
2-0 England.
2-0 England.
3-0.
3-0. Higher?
3-1. 3-1, yeah, Algeria.
Slightly nervous there, 3-1. What about you?
How many scores? How many goals?
3, I think she said. Who's going to win this game, do you think, tonight?
I don't know.
She did say England before, I assure you. She's a bit unsure now. Maybe the nerves are getting the better of her. What about you, sir? What's the prediction tonight?
3-0, no problem. We're going to win it.
Brilliant. So, confidence all round here at the Flirtease bar in Preston Road, just a stone's throw away from Wembley Stadium itself, and they're going to sing us back to the studio, Simon. So here we go.
Terrific stuff. And those scenes will be replicated right around the nation.
I wonder how they're feeling in North London. Damesh Sheth is in a bar there. Are they a bit happier there, Damesh?
Yes, Vicky. Well, we're in Preston Road, a stone's throw away from Wembley, and it's kind of a bit muted now. The vuvuzelas have been silent for the last 15-20 minutes. I don't know whether anyone's going to play one now. No, right on cue. But I detect a few nerves here now from the England fans. I'll just find out what their feelings are now at half-time. 0-0. How nervous are you?
It's pretty disappointing. Hopefully, you know, Capello's going to take them in, give them a good like rollicking, and that's it. They'll come out 3-0. So I'm standing by that. 3-0 next half. We're a second half team.
You're still saying 3-0?
3-0, mate.
Scorers?
Gerrard, Rooney twice.
Now, I don't know if our viewers remember this gentleman here. His name's Ali. He's the owner of this bar. Now, he actually said that if England win, 10% off everyone's bill. And he named a few of the milkshakes after a few of the England players. And if any of the milkshakes that were bought by the customers scored the goal, they would get that milkshake for half price. So I guess there's a positive with this match being 0-0 at the moment, Ali.
Yes, it saves me some money, actually. So I'm really happy about that at the moment.
With your face painted like that, I'm sure you don't mind parting with that money, do you?
No, well, I'd rather England win more than anything.
And you, sir, what does Fabio Capello need to do at half-time? Who does he need to bring on to change this?
He needs to bring on Crouch for a goal. Come on, Crouchy! He needs a Crouch goal. Getting in there. Come on.
What about you? What changes do you think he needs to make?
I think he needs to bring on someone with a bit of pace who can change the game. I think Crouchy might be a good idea. He's at the front. Defoe needs to come on. Bring Defoe on.
Who's impressed you and who's disappointed you in this England performance so far?
To be honest, I've got to say the whole England team. It's not been the best performance, but a couple of changes. Maybe get Lampard off, get Defoe on. Should be all right. Yeah, Defoe, big fan.
We'll be all right.
What do you think, What do you think Fabio Capello is saying to his players right now to inspire them to win this game?
I think the main thing is that England got to hold the ball. If they hold the ball up well enough now, we'll get the possession. I mean, it looks like England playing in green at the moment. It's not looking too good. But keep the ball. We'll do all right.
And the prediction?
A 1-0 scrape, as England always do. Yeah, 1-0 scrape.
Right, 1-0 scrape. He was saying 3-1 to England before, but I think they're still quite optimistic. They'll sing us back to the studio. How about that?
Now we're getting more reaction from around the country. Let's go back to Wembley, where Dharmesh Sheth has been spending the evening. Dharmesh.
Yeah, I think the scenes here sum up the mood of the country at the moment. Anger, frustration after England's quite disappointing draw against Algeria. So it goes to the final game, and I'm joined by a few of the fans now. And the face of this guy sums it all up, I think. All that's missing now is the smudged paint and the tears. What did you make of the performance today?
Disappointing. I can't even describe how bad it is.
What do you think went wrong today?
Decisions. A lot of bad decisions by Capello, by players, just the whole team, really.
What about Capello? What decisions did he make that were wrong?
I think he should have brought on Crouch much sooner, Defoe much sooner. I think Gerrard should have played in the role he needs to play at, not out left. Just wrong players and wrong decisions, really.
And what about you guys? What do you think went wrong today for England?
Apparently their 4-4-2 formation didn't work out at all. Algeria's defence was too good, I think. Algeria was really on form tonight.
What about you, madam? What do you think went wrong today? Everything. That was really, really bad. As you can see, she's very, very disappointed. And yourself, what do England need to do in the next game to make sure they qualify from this group?
Simply win. That's it. Simple win. Capello needs to look at his team. Joe Cole needs to start, as well as Defoe. When you got the guy who's scoring goals in the league, he's got to get there. He's got to be on the pitch. He's got to be on the pitch.
That seems to be the name that seems to be coming from everyone. It's Joe Cole. Can you believe he's not played a minute of World Cup action yet?
I think it's absolutely ridiculous that Joe Cole wasn't put on today. I think they lacked conviction. They were completely lost in the final third. They were completely uninspiring. I don't think anyone really enjoyed the game as such. You know, we cheered on England because, you know, we wanted them to do well, and to be honest, they let us down. I think that Capello really needs to address them, get them, you know, motivated. I think they really lacked.
Use that video link there set up in the
they
rooms.
really lacked everything today. It was really disappointing. And as an Arsenal fan, I think Theo Walcott needed to be in that squad. I think this pace he was completely missed today, and it just lacked in all areas. Defence was not very good. Down the wings, they were completely rubbish, and the midfield was non-existent.
Finally, then, a prediction. Can England still qualify for the knockout phase?
They can. We have faith. We have faith. Come on, England!
Let's head from Southport to Wembley in North London. Dharmesh Sheth is at a pub there with England fans who've been watching the game. Dharmesh, is the reaction England fans pulling their hair out?
Yeah, quite. Welcome back to Flirtease in Preston Road, just a stone's throw away from Wembley Stadium. Now, the mood of the nation's been summed up already. I mean, this guy here has been blowing this vuvuzela all night, and I think he even might have run out of puff, as you'll soon hear. I think that about sounds up the sound of the mood of the nation, and this face here probably sums up the mood of the nation as well. What do you think went wrong today?
Everything. I think the way we played against USA, we should have carried that forward and played that against Algeria and make something of it. I mean, 2 draws is not good enough. At England standard, that's just terrible.
And you, madam, have you got an idea of how Fabio Capello can get this right?
Yeah, they need to bring back David Beckham.
Bring back David Beckham, and why is that then?
Because he is tasty like Flirtease on Preston Road.
All right, okay. Fabio Capello, maybe take a bit of advice from this young lady. Bring back David Beckham because he's tasty. Well, what about you? So what do you think went wrong today?
Just disappointing. Just totally disappointed with the squad. Completely. Just, I can't believe the way they played. It was just not like professional footballers.
Now, for those of you who were watching Sky Sports News earlier, you will remember Ali, the owner of Flirtease, and it's a bittersweet night for you, is it not, after that result?
It is indeed. I'm really, really disappointed that England drew, but I'm really happy that I didn't have to pay out any money.
Just explain what you were going to do if England had won.
Well, if England had won, I was planning to give everyone, all of my customers, a 10% discount at least on their bill. And unfortunately, they didn't win. So maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Do you guarantee you'll give them more of a discount if they win the last game and qualify for that knockout?
I'll definitely think about it.
What about you, sir? It didn't work out for England today. Why do you think that is?
I think the problem we had is that the whole country must be wondering, where's Joe Cole? He should be playing. We need to open the defences up. We're having a problem there, clearly. I'm not sure what happened to Rooney today. He seemed to fall back into the midfield. He might be injured, we don't know. So we're going to have to make a change and get the win. We're still not out yet. We can still get that win. So we have to be positive.
And do you think England can get that win?
We can get the win. We've got the players to get the win. They've got to be more confident and don't be afraid. Just go out there, play their game. The qualifiers were so much easier than this. They passed the ball around left to right, couldn't get a gap, passed it the other way, kept the ball. They gave the ball away so many times today. It's not good enough.
Is Capello making mistakes, though? Do you think he's playing the right formation?
I think he's having problems. I don't think he's playing the right formations. He's got better players on the bench he's not playing, and he should play those players in their best positions and play the players that are on form. Those are the players that are going to get him the goals.
Final question for you, sir. Prediction. Can England get there? What's the score going to be on Wednesday?
Hopefully they win. They should win.
We only need a 1-0.
1-0. 1-0. I would say 2-1. 2-1. 2-1.
I have to say that when I asked all these guys before the game what the score would be, they were saying 2-0, 3-0, 3-1 to England. It's all a bit more cagey now. They're just thinking 1-0 will do against Slovenia on Wednesday. That will take England through.